everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Shweta. What actually improved my hair game? Now this is a video that I've been thinking of making for a very long time. I already did my updated hair care routine couple of months ago, I would say beginning of the year. So this is a nice time for me to talk about certain things that actually improve the health of my hair. And really the journey began in 2023 for me, and it still continues to be quite helpful for some sort. You all have noticed, people around me, my family members, they keep on telling me that my hair keeps looking better and better. And I'm in my early 40s, you guys, and let me just tell you, if it is looking like this in my early 40s, I must be doing something right, isn't it? So in the Best of 2024 series, Best of Beauty, I'm going to be talking about breaking down some incredible hair care products that are actually very helpful, very beneficial. Of course, everything is a very subjective point of view, but this is my job to help you shop better. In today's video, I did ask a questionnaire to my Instagram viewers. I asked them to send in their questions where it was hair related questions, because that's what I get a lot in my DMs. What are you doing to improve this, the length and the strength, and why is your hair looking so, it's got a lot of volume, it's got a lot of bounce. And I feel happy, and I also think that because I have gone through a lot of trials and errors, this is my way of helping you all, so that anybody that has hit 30 in their late 30s, because of health reasons, because of postpartum, whatever it is that you have suffered, I'm here to tell you that hair growth and hair fall, everything can be rectified. Okay, it can be. I'm the biggest example of that, and I think it is just finding your groove in getting the right hair care products. So yeah, if you'd like to see this video, then you've come to the right space. My name is Shwetavijay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me at shwetavijay, which is my Instagram account. I help you shop better, even more better out there. Okay, so please follow me, and let's begin with the Q&A. So I got a question that said, does hair fall reduce by the time you hit 40? Yes and no, because as you age, the hair does grow. You will notice the length growing, but the growth phase gets a little slower and slower. And the hair follicles that was once, very coarse and very thick, starts to get thinner and finer. You start to notice that, especially around your hairline area. What was once stronger and used to just, stick to your scalp, suddenly when you start to brush, it becomes a little more delicate. As you age, hair loss is a very integral part of aging, basically, but there is nothing to worry, because I think science has advanced so much, you guys, that there are products out there in the market, and there are techniques that you can follow that can actually help you build a better hair care routine. Saying that, if you look at our grandmothers and you look at our mothers at the same time, they have amazing hair, and they must be doing something right. And I think the most important factor out here is to make sure that you have a very rich diet, rich in its fiber, rich in carbs, rich in proteins. It has to be a well-balanced meal. And throughout, I have been talking about, if you see every hair care video of mine, I have always mentioned that a proper diet, proper sleep, and being hydrated completely, drinking a lot of water, and having certain food elements that will work for you, getting your supplements in order, will actually prove to be beneficial in the long run. And I have always said that you need to also check your blood report. Go for your thyroid test, go for your sugar test, check your iron levels. There's so many things that you could actually incorporate in your blood test routine. You need to do that. As women, as we are aging, we need to do at least 2 blood tests in a year, you guys, and that's what I follow, just to see my iron levels, if I've got anything, I'm deficient in anything. Vitamin D also deficiency can lead to hair fall. Another question that I have received very repeatedly, because I've got so many new moms that are following me right now, and they have spoken about postpartum hair loss. And it's a very common thing after you're given birth. Many women, at least 80% of the women, do suffer from hair fall, and that's not something to be worried about. It might look really scary in the first 6-7 months. For some people, they lose at least around 40 to 50% of their hair, you guys. I've seen some friends of mine with bald patches, but everything is reversible if you really take care of yourself. Hair shedding usually peaks around the 4th month after, post delivery. You can see, the progress is like very sudden. When you are taking a bath, you start to see the drain, holding so much of your hair. And I remember going through that and getting so worried, but eventually all that hair came back. It's very good to do a hair oiling. I'm a big believer in that whole, oil hair chumpy thing. I love it. Once a week, I definitely go for a nice proper chumpy because nothing beats it. But what has really changed the game out here is choosing a hair growth serum. There's so many hair growth serums in the market. You have heard me talk about it. I will definitely be doing my top 5 hair growth serums of 2024. And I'm definitely going to be talking about one that I've already spoken about in the past, you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Plum hair growth serum. I've already introduced this beauty to you, a couple of months back. I'm just going to, add a clip out here, and what a beautiful job this one is. And I told you that I was testing it out, and it is a beautiful serum. Okay, now I've spoken about the Plum, Rosemary and Redensyl. This has got Redensyl of 3%, you guys, and it's a lovely hair growth serum that actually works. It's got all the beneficial ingredients that a hair growth serum requires in one bottle. This is also something that you can apply in the morning, you can apply at night, and it's got a very nice watery texture. That's what I love about it. So the next question is, what do you think of ingredients that are going viral on social media for hair fall like rosemary? Well, rosemary is the new crown jewel ingredient, isn't it, in the hair care industry. Everybody and their mothers and their grandmothers are talking about rosemary. I've gone through a lot of DIYs, you guys, and I've used rosemary as, in the water as a toner. It works, but I felt that it just left my strands really dry, and that's because I've colored my hair, so I need something that is also gentle for my scalp and my strands. For me, rosemary oil has proven to be a little more beneficial when I mix that with another carrier oil, because just using rosemary oil can be a little too much for your sensitive scalp, so you need to mix that with a carrier oil. I usually mix that with sweet almond oil. For me, getting a hair growth serum that has already got rosemary in it helps a lot more for me, because there is no scalp tingling, there's nothing that is going to hit my sensitive scalp. It works brilliantly. It's got a very lightweight finish, so I don't need to wash it off the next day, because I know I usually wash my hair 2 or 3 times a week, and that's more than enough. Even if I'm going to the gym, I apply this all over my scalp and I gently massage it, you guys. I give a proper 5 minutes massage with this. The next question is, what is your opinion on using ingredients like minoxidil and Redensyl for hair loss and thinning? Minoxidil is a very potent and very well studied ingredient, okay? It definitely has a lot of benefits out here. If you go abroad and if you speak to many dermatologists, they do recommend minoxidil. That was also something that they recommended it to me right after my, when I was going through my postpartum hair loss. But I did notice that the moment I did apply minoxidil for about a month, and I noticed that when I stopped it, the rumors were true, you guys. It kind of like progressed the hair fall once again. So once you start using minoxidil, you have to continue with it, and that is something that worried me slightly. Now, it is very subjective. Hair growth serums that has got ginseng and again bicapel and rosemary, like this one from Plum, it's something that I can assure you, I can promise you that even if you stop it, your hair fall is not going to begin, because this has got very mellowed, what can I say, this is not too aggressive. It's got a very mellowed way of working on your scalp and promoting that hair growth. However, Redensyl in my hair care is something I absolutely love. Most of my favorite serum, guys, to prevent hair loss are formulated with Redensyl. And this rosemary and 3% Redensyl from Plum has long-term benefits because it's gentle on the scalp and it shows excellent result. The hair serum is packed with amazing formulation of 3% Redensyl, 1% rosemary, 4% and again 3% bicapel and ginseng, which helps your hair loss issues. Bicapel protects the scalp from oxidative stress, and again improves improves hair density. Another favorite ingredient of mine right now in skincare and hair care is ginseng extract, you guys. And ginseng just promotes hair growth. I love that as an ingredient, and many of the Chinese herbal medicines also play around with ginseng for their hair, for skin, and it has proven to be extremely beneficial. So with hair growth serum, also consider that you might also experience, once you start using, you will also experience hair shedding. And that is because when there's a new growth phase that is happening in your scalp, your old hair tends to just shed away. There is nothing to worry. It's just giving, space for your new hair growth to begin. So that is why many people, when they try a hair growth serum, they are like, I've experienced more hair fall, when I started using it. And I cannot emphasize on this anymore, that hair shedding is going to happen because it's basically a whole cycle. Your hair growth is an entire cycle. So when there is new baby hair growing, you are going to shed the old ones that were thinning down and that was weak in the first place. So please keep that in mind. I'm going to take a few more questions very quickly. One of them is, after applying this serum, shampoo karna zaruri hai ma'am? No, you do not have to shampoo. This has got a very, very light texture. This serum, it feels like water. That's what the serum feels like. I can even apply this right now over my styled hair, okay, and it feels so nice. It's so lightweight. It's not at all smelly. It is like, it's got a non-sticky sort of a texture, which is really beautiful. You need to enjoy the entire process. So you can apply this onto your scalp previous night and just leave it. The days you want to wash off, your scalp, you want to, just go for a nice head bath, you can. If you are the sort of person who goes to a gym and you've got a sweaty scalp and hair situation, then you can wash it off. But when I apply this at night, next day morning, it seems to be fine. And I'll apply a little more in the morning. How long can we use this serum? However long you want. It's not something that I would ask you to stop in exactly 1 month, 2 months. Let it be part of your routine. That's what I was trying to tell you from the beginning. Consistency is key out here. You just cannot apply this for 1 month and then take a break from it. Like how you do your hair chumpy every week, just make sure that you apply the serum every week at the same time. Start off with twice a week, then progress to 3 times a week. Then you can do it every alternate days. The more you use it, the more your scalp is going to love it and your hair is going to thank you for it. It's as simple as that. I'm going to quickly wind up this video with 2 more questions, you guys. So what is your hair care routine currently, and how do you layer hair care products? So I've got some favorite shampoos, some favorite conditioners, and I think that is also key to find the right shampoo and conditioner for you. It is not according to hair porosity. It's basically through trials and errors I have understood what really works for me. Now, if I'm using a heavy duty cleanser, scalp cleanser, for example, a very heavy shampoo, I will not go for a heavy conditioner. I also started using a conditioner, a pre-mask, pre-shampoo mask, and I think that has also brought a lot of difference. What you really need to do is, on slightly damp hair, before you shampoo, just take about a pump or 2 of it depending on your hair length, apply that all over the strands and just leave it on for around 10 minutes and then go wash it off with your normal shampoo and conditioner, and that is going to bring a lot of softness to the hair. The days that I'm applying a conditioner after the shampoo, I don't apply any hair mask after that. So you've got to find your routine to see exactly what works. And as soon as I step out of the shower when my hair is damp, again I apply my hair growth serum. Like I mentioned, I used to apply hair growth serum only twice a week. I amped it up to 3 times a week. Now I really use it as often as possible. You just need to take 0.5 ml of it, very little, you guys. I mean, wherever you find you need extra help, if you feel that you're losing in certain patches, apply generously out there and nicely massage it. But for your scalp, there are certain derma rollers. You can buy really good quality ones and just roll it on certain areas that you really need to pump up that hair growth. So just roll that derma roller and then apply this hair growth serum, and it's going to really boost the efficacy of it. The last question is, how long does it take for hair growth serum to show result? Truth be told, for me it takes around 2 months of proper consistent use. This is my 3rd bottle, okay, and I purchased, actually this I purchased once again, because for me, like to give it around 3 bottles to see, you know, how it really works. By the second bottle, I would understand it gives you around, it takes you around 30 to 40 days of good use out here. And I would understand within the second bottle whether the product is working for me or not. I'll break it all down in the best of 2024 series, guys. Don't worry about it. But, you know, by the second bottle, and I would say by the second month itself of consistently using it, you will start to see that baby hair, you know, just sprout up and you feel so happy. Another thing I want to talk about is post 30, I would suggest you to not, in fact, even in your early 20s, any hair treatment salon services like keratin. But, you know, I have tried keratin and I've done it all, you guys. I've bleached my hair. I have really taken to the heights of ruins, and I wouldn't do that for my hair, because in your 20s, in your early 30s also, sometimes you do not worry, your hair starts to, you know, your hair revives itself. But once you start to age, you know, in your late 30s, when you start your 40s, when the process of, you know, hair growth gets slower and slower, you do not want to do certain in-salon services that's going to, you know, provide a lot more damage. Whenever you see somebody promoting a hair growth serum, please understand that most of the hair growth serum has got more or less the same ingredients, but it's the formulations out here that makes a lot of difference on what it brings to your hair. So you need to try it out, because everyone's point of view is extremely subjective. All right, I hope you found this hair related question video very helpful. In case you have any more questions, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I will be answering. I love you. Bye. Take care. And all of the product information is given in the description bar, so please check it out. All right, use any of your favorite content creators code to get further discounts, but please make sure you give this one a shot. All right, bye for now.